Hey Kids Fit crew, I'm Hy-Vee Dietitian Amanda, and today we're going to talk all about family-friendly meals. So as a dietitian, I coach people with their health through delicious food. Food affects everything in our body, so everything from how we're doing in school to how often we get sick or how fast we can run. So nutrition is very important. And with that being said, family meals ties right into that with our health. So we've found that if we have more family meal time, not only do we have a better mood, but we actually have better conversations or develop those good conversation skills, and relationships with our peers and our friends and our family members is really important for health too. It also helps us perform better in school, and it keeps us more energetic. So that's always a positive too. So with today's segment, I did want to touch on fun family celebrations because 4th of July is coming up this weekend. And every holiday, I always get so excited to see what unique fun things I can come up with on my own, maybe making a fun name with it or playing with color. You know, 4th of July is full of delicious barbecue, so I thought we might balance it out with some fruits and vegetables to go with it. So today we'll be making a red, white, and blue salad. So for our recipe today, you're going to need about 3 to 4 cups of fresh spinach or any dark leafy green that you would like. You're going to need about 4 ounces or a half a cup of feta crumbled cheese or any cheese of your choice. Also a half a cup of sliced strawberries and a half a cup of your blueberries. So that'll be the portion for our red, white, and blue salad. If you're vouching to make our homemade dressing, which we'll get to, the ingredients that you will need will include about 1/4 a cup to a half a cup of olive oil. I like extra virgin olive oil for extra flavor. Also about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, half a teaspoon of minced garlic, about a teaspoon of oregano, and also some salt and pepper to go with that too. So first things first though, we are going to start with our red, white, and blue salad. So when all else fails around the holidays, play with color. Our bodies really enjoy, our appetites really enjoy having a lot of color on our plate. It's just more pleasing, I guess, to the appetite. But not only that, the more color you have on your plate, the more nutrition you have for your body, meaning the stronger and healthier you can be. So with that, salads are so easy to do. The biggest thing you want to make sure you do is wash all your fruits and vegetables beforehand. So you can wash them so many different ways by like getting the little colander out, whatever colander you guys have at home. And I put the fruit that I need in here, and then I just rinse it under cool water under the sink for just a few minutes, like so. You wouldn't want to do it under hot water because that can affect maybe the texture of the ingredients that you're using. And with salads, I like a really cold, fresh salad. All right, so all of the rest of I have my blueberries washed now, but the remaining of my ingredients have already been pre-rinsed and washed. And family members out there, there are dark leafy greens or salad kits you can get with already pre-washed greens. So that's a great time saver in with the mix. So we have our blueberries, our cheese. We do want to cut up our strawberries first. So I've already cut up most of mine, but I'm going to cut one in front of you guys. So kids at home, you can cut strawberries completely on your own. Just make sure you use a butter knife, or if you're old enough, you can use a regular knife with parental supervision. So with strawberries, I just cut really close to that stem because I don't want to have too much food waste. And then after that, you're just going to lay it down on the flat side with the pointed side up. And then I cut it in half. And then I'm going to cross it kind of to make a plus sign. And I'm going to cut across again. And that's all you do for your strawberries. So, and feel free to take your time practicing cutting those strawberries. We all start somewhere with our knife skills. So for our salad on the fresh greens, we're going to add delicious strawberries And you can make a pattern of however you'd like on your salad. I'll show you guys what mine looks like too in a picture that will have a link to this. And strawberries, blueberries, and spinach happen to all be really high in vitamin C. You might have heard that vitamin C is really good for our immune system, which keeps us from getting sick, but also it's really important for protecting our skin from UV rays sun damage. And in July, it's pretty hot. And the 4th of July, normally it's warm as well. So if we're having these vitamin C foods, it just helps with our skin a little bit more. Strawberries also have tons of delicious seeds in them, which is packed full of fiber, which is great for our digestion. Strawberries and blueberries both have this antioxidant called anthocyanin. Have you guys heard of that before? Pretty cool, huh? So anthocyanin is found in plants and it actually protects plants from damage. So whenever we eat the plants, we also get those anthocyanins. And with anthocyanins, they prevent the common cold, or they can prevent certain diseases like cancer or heart disease as well. So berries are in season, so we might as well gobble them up, right? Next, I'm gonna add my delicious blueberries. And you guys can use any red, white, and blue produce items that you want. You could do raspberries, you could do grapes, you could do cherries would be good on this. All right, you could do blackberries would be great. All right, we have our blueberries. And then I'm going to add a few more strawberries. I'm just gonna top that up. Okay, and then I'm gonna top it with feta cheese. If you guys haven't had feta cheese before and you're able to eat feta cheese, you gotta give it a try. It's so good. It's actually a brined milk, sheep and goat milk mixture, or just from sheep milk. And it's really creamy and delicious, and it comes in these little crumbles, and they're gonna be in all different sizes, but it's really good for your health too. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top here. With our cheese, not only does it give it protein, which is great for our muscle health, it also gives us calcium and phosphorus, which is awesome for our bone and dental health. And this is also going to be our white part for our salad. So that is it for our red, white, and blue salad. I'll kind of hold it up here for you guys to see. It's beautiful. I can't wait to have it. It's going to be delicious. I'm gonna pair it with some grilled meat probably for 4th of July, maybe some grilled chicken, or of course your typical barbecue this would be perfect with, or if you wanted to make it anytime through the week, you can pair it with really anything you would like. For salad dressing, feel free to use a salad dressing of your choice. I really like the Bolthouse Farm salad dressing, or if you want to stay tuned, I am going to quickly whip up a salad dressing from scratch. So with that being said, we're going to set this beautiful salad to the side. And for salad dressing, we went through those ingredients. You can use a mason jar, a bowl with a little whisk, or I do have at home a little salad dressing container. It's totally up to you. You don't have to have one of these, and you can make any different amounts that you want. I love a good homemade salad dressing because I think it tastes delicious, and anytime you're making your own, you can personalize your dressing or whatever you're making to your likes. So I'm adding my olive oil, which is going to be a nice healthy fat. And next I'm going to add my balsamic vinegar. And now we're adding some oregano. You could do any dried herbs, rosemary, thyme. I'm also adding some garlic in here. If you wanted to, you could do a little squirt of Dijon mustard and it'll give it some tang, and that would be good. And then a little bit of cracked salt and pepper to go in this blend. And this is going to be a quick and simple balsamic vinaigrette. I have a pretty small household, so I'm making a small batch, but feel free to make as big of a batch as you'd like. It'll be good in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. And then I'm just gonna shake it up like so. And then I always like to serve my dressing on the side, because that way if I have any salad left over, I can save it the next day for my lunch or whatever you'd like. So that is it, folks. We have our red, white, and blue salad with our homemade salad dressing. Quick and easy to whip up. But don't think you're getting away without me giving you guys a challenge to do first. So this week, I really want you guys to focus on those different colors that we talked about. So we're gonna do this through playing a family dinner game. So when you guys sit down for dinner this week, I want you guys to all go through red, white, and blue fruits and vegetables, or any color if you would like. See how many produce items you can come up with. Let us know the number that you come up with. Tag Hy-Vee Kids Fit. And thanks for tuning in today, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.